Okay. That's nuts. It should work now. Finally. Jesus. Well, here we are now. Now we have to wait for everyone to come in again. Oh, gosh. That was a nightmare. That was a frickin' nightmare, man. Big, big nightmare. But we did it. Alyssa, welcome back. Thank you for your patience. Hey, Alex. Hey, Jay, welcome in. When I dropped my phone on my computer, it pressed the mute button. And honestly, I never used the microphone mute button on my laptop, so I guess that was the first time it ever got pressed. So I was like, oh my goodness. Jesus. Okay, well, here we are now. Alright, so let's debunk a fake paranormal YouTube channel. Let's continue on with this ride of Smugpuppy. Hopefully Jackie comes in chat too. So Sally, welcome back. Alright, cool. We got some good people in here. Alright, so let me see the chat through my phone so I can see you guys better. 1 second. Holy crap, we finally got working again. I felt like I just took like 3 steps back today when it was supposed to be 3 steps forward. Okay. Nice. Okay, I can't even look at my chat. My phone won't let me. Technology versus Noah. Technology always freaking wins, I swear. Oh my goodness. I can't tap on my own live to see the chat, but if I click on this one, right, it'll work. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I just want to see the chat, man. I can see the chat right now, but I just want to see it on my phone. Oh my lord. Last live stream, it was so smooth. Huge rocky start today. Honestly, that's not a good sign. Not a good sign. Lives. Okay, let's see. Oh my, I know, right, Jackie? This one is not. I'm sorry, guys. We will get to debunking very soon. I just want to read chat while I debunk. There we go. Okay. Jesus. I had to do the same thing again a couple more times and it worked. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Rocky start, but we're okay now. Let's look up Smugpuppy and not small puppies, as much as I really want to look up small puppies right now. What did Jay say? Jay says, happens to the best of us. I know, right? And what was funny is that, like, I tested my microphone a crap ton before live streaming, and it was working. And then when I go live, it's stopped. And I had to like figure it out. And figuring it out felt like forever. Welcome in, Jay. Good to see you. I got a small puppy. You can have 4 dead birds in 1 week. That's nuts. That's nuts. I love your puppies. Okay, so I want to do like a deep dive with Smugpuppy, and then we will continue with new channels to debunk, but I want to do a few lives watching Smugpuppy to make a good video out of it. So honestly, well, this guy, he uploaded 2 hours ago. And as you guys know from the last live stream, if you weren't here, I'll tell you guys. I believe that if a fake paranormal YouTube channel puts a disclaimer saying that this is for entertainment purposes only, I believe that they are safe. In my opinion, they're safe because they admitted to their fakery. And I know that saying this is for entertainment purposes only does not always mean that they're faking, right? But in my opinion, as a paranormal channel, if it is for entertainment purposes only, there you go. It's fake in my opinion. What's up, Peter? What's going on? Tyler, what's happening, Tyler? Good to see you back, my friends. So, on the last live stream, I came at this channel blind. I didn't really know what his stuff was like, but when I read that bio, I was like, oh, okay, well, at least he admitted it. So, what's the point of debunking him if he admitted to his with this disclaimer there? Just out here slanging these houses. Oh, hell yeah, Tyler. It's good to see you back, Tyler. We got 8 people in chat. Good, good. Okay, so let's just start with sticky situation. A Ouija board, ectoplasm, portal, candle, and keys. Alright, let's do it. Video not available for a second. I was like, oh, okay. Alright, so it starts off, looks like, with Smugpuppy here with a Ouija board in front of him and a dimly lit room facing the TV. It is dark. Super, super dark. Jackie says, even when they do, they still think it's real. Yeah, that's true. Okay, ready? Let's do it. What do you think is going to happen? Is the Ouija board going to fly across the room? And what evidence can you provide with a portal? That's what I'm curious about. Alright, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, and my headphone's not even in. Hello? Oh, you can't be doing this to me.
Jesus.
Okay, my headphones don't work. There we go. Can we do it now? Is that better?
Okay, it's just me and you.
No, it's not better. I don't know. That's crazy.
We are locked in a room.
Why is it on speaker? It wasn't like this before the live, and now it is. I like to have you guys know that everything wrong that is happening right now happens to me almost every single time I film for YouTube. I wish I can show you how much I struggle with luck. I feel like I'm the unluckiest person when I'm filming.
So Jackie, my problem is that I can't hear him through the headphones. It's on speaker right now. No, I want frickin' headphones, man. Okay, let's see if this one works. Will this work now? Perfect. Okay. Okay. There's a video coming out tomorrow, actually. It's another abandoned house that I was exploring, and for some reason my microphone was working the whole time. The microphone, these microphones. And when I would walk around sometimes, it would stop working. Which I never had the problem with that ever, and I've had these since 2020. And I'm like, so I don't even know what else to say. So like, okay, let's do this. Finally. What's up, Gilligan? Hey, Fawn. Hey, Sam. Welcome in. Jay says, that's the same kind of luck I have. You understand, bro. You understand. Peter says, equipment is expensive. True. Oh my god, the amount of times I have to repurchase things because they stop working all of a sudden. It's crazy. Okay, let's do this.
Show us something. Jesus. Okay, it's just
Alright,
me
he's gonna replay it for us, so that's good.
and you now locked in a room.
Or
Come
not.
on, talk to me through the Ouija board.
Okay, that was expected. The planchette flying. Okay, go ahead.
Not that, that's not what I meant. Through the Ouija board.
Dude, this could easily be string. But why would it go in a completely 90-degree angle? That was actually not 90 degrees. Huh.
Why do that?
We're gonna zoom into that planchette in a moment. What's going on, Megan? How you doing? Good to see you, Megan.
Where is it?
I don't believe a spirit has that much power.
Why do that? Why can't you just talk?
Okay, there's a cut.
Hey guys. So the noise behind me. And I found the planchette from the Ouija board.
Wait, it was on the frick.
God knows how it got there, but
You're saying the Ouija board planchette is now stuck to the wall? Okay, so, well, it's kind of null and void because, well, the thing is, buddy, is that you cut right here. You were like, where's the Ouija planchette? Where's the Ouija planchette? Where'd it go?
why do that? Why can't you just talk?
And then there's a cut. And I don't know if he's doing a cut like this on purpose. Probably because this looks like a transition event. But there's a cut here, so that literally means you could have easily moved the planchette
So the noise behind me.
on the wall.
And I found the planchette from the Ouija board. I've got God knows how it got there, but
Yeah, God knows how it got there. Oh my god, is that blood? No way. Megan says, hope sorry, FFS. I can't type today. No worries, Megan. Good to see you here. We got Bobby in chat. What's going on, Kenny Biddle? How you doing, brother? Good to see you here, Kenny. We got Peter saying, it's hard to believe anything paranormal. Facts, true. Especially on YouTube. I do believe that a lot of things on YouTube is completely you're cooked. Posting your evidence on YouTube. This ain't evidence though, obviously. This is just freaking crap. But he put a cut here. Like, how about instead of cutting it, if that planchette truly was on the wall, right? How about instead of cutting it, taking this camera that is on the corner of the room, I believe, just take it and show that the planchette is obviously on the wall. Why cut it?
Hey guys,
I love how he's using his phone to try to prove that, like, oh yeah, like, see, like, it just
so the
happened.
noise behind me.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bobby says, where's Annie at? Annie's at work right now. Megan says the yuck puppy. Hey Giselle, welcome in. Yeah, this is a crappy. This is a crappy video. I'm sorry.
But look at it.
But like, bro, you cut in between. You're proof. You're a goner. It's null and void.
Look.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know what that is. I don't know what that is. It could be because of the blue tint, but why is it gooey? Kenny says, that's a big yuck. Yeah, whatever this is. Looks like spunk, Megan says. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Looks like grease.
Running down the wall.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, yeah.
God knows what it is.
Yeah, that's clearly a ghost, obviously. Obviously that's a ghost. This is some goosebump
God knows
stuff,
what it
huh?
is. I've heard of ectoplasm before, but
Ectoplasm, is that what you're calling that, dude? Dude, how about you just turn on the lights instead of having the blue LED light on? Let me see what this truly is.
I've never seen it. I don't know if that's it,
Bruh.
but I'm not touching it.
Why is it burnt? Why is the Ouija board burnt in the corner? Or the Ouija board planchette, I mean.
I might scrape some into a pot or something.
Yeah, scrape it into a pot.
I'm going to leave that there.
Wait, you gonna leave that there?
I'm going to leave that there.
Alright, please do.
We want to know what's bothering you, so you need to communicate with us. You're not willing
Alright,
to
let's go.
board,
What do we got this time?
with the planchette still stuck on the wall. Come on, you need to communicate with us. Show us something.
Let me see more ectoplasm.
Jesus.
Okay, it could be easily his wife or girlfriend flicking on the lights, right? Obviously. That could easily be a flick on light. You are in a powered house.
Jesus.
You have electricity, clearly. This? Okay, I'm gonna screen record this real quick. I want to see what this truly is. Okay. It falls down, whatever. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is open up my frickin' editing software and see what this truly is. I mean, it's low quality. I mean, you know what? Yeah, this is very low resolution. So we can't really tell what the hell this pixel is. His video's not really that low. His video's never that this low of a resolution, though. Okay, let's see. Hold on, y'all. What we got? Let me see this pixel on the screen. It could absolutely be anything. Okay. I'm just gonna zoom into it, but it's gonna be a bunch of pixels. That's the problem. Like, we can obviously claim that this is not paranormal. It's not. Let's see here. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, let's see right here. Flashbang. Flashbang. Okay, here we go. Ready? Something is falling. But claiming that as a ghost is kind of crazy. That's crazy work. I'll be honest, I don't know what that is yet. But it kind of extends a little bit. Like right here. Jay says that's why the lighting is so bad. Easy. Exactly. Well, the thing is, like, his videos are not this poor of quality. I get it. It is like just the LED square box that is on the blanket. That is providing lighting for the whole room. So having a camera in there is gonna make it a little bit more low quality, but also, I don't know, man. It seems like he had a good camera in other videos. Because if I go on like the video that we looked at before, this is pretty high quality.
Oh my god.
I honestly, I don't know where
Get your hands up to put something heavy on.
Why is it now? Like, why don't you have your lights on? Clearly the lights work. I don't know. Do I think that's anything paranormal? Absolutely not. It looks like just something falling from the ceiling. But the issue is that wasn't there before. Let me see this. Let me go faster. Is there a...
Check with us. You're not willing to do that with the Ouija board? With the planchette still stuck
Well, he did brighten up the footage.
on the wall?
He did enhance the brightness. So the pixels were a little bit more pronounced because of that.
Come on, you need to communicate with us. Show us something. Jesus!
Okay, I see. Hold on. I missed a brief part before I zoomed in, and I want to do it right here. Okay.
The Ouija board.
While the screen is
The planchette's
recording,
still stuck on the wall.
water, coffee, and wine, not necessarily in that order.
Show us something.
Megan says to give it the creep factor.
Jesus! Thing.
Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. Before the light turned on and flickered by the person that is off screen, we are going to...
On the wall.
Okay, I'm going to put my brightness up too. Because I need to see this. Alright. I'm going to focus up here first.
Oh. Come on, you need to communicate with us. Show us something.
Let me see this.
Jesus!
Okay. I want to predict something. I could be wrong. But what if the light flickering was a cut? Because that black thing happened after the light flickered, right? Because... I think that might be a cut. What's up, Jane Mass? How you doing? Because look at this. Okay, look. Look, okay. I'm going to circle it. Right here, there's no black thing, right? Absolutely no black thing. I think there's a cut. When this light turned on.
Something.
See?
Something. Jesus! Something.
Ah, okay. I think I found it. Okay, hold on. I want to know if this fan is moving or not. I think it is.
Something.
It is. Okay, you see, okay. I don't know if you can see this. I really hope you can see this. I know the video is very low quality, and being live on YouTube, it's gonna make it even more low quality. But take a look at this. There is a cut inside when the light turns on. Okay, because right now, around the base of the fan, you can see that some of the pixels are vibrating around the base of the fan. And that is the fan moving, spinning.
Something.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Something.
But it's very quick. Let's see if I can go a little farther away. Okay, now, take a look at the base of the fan. You can see the fan blades kind of spinning, but since it's low quality, it still has that color around it. Okay, ready?
Oh.
The fan is spinning at this point.
Oh.
But then, the light's gonna turn on, and you're gonna see the fan pause. It's like the fan shut off for a moment when it never actually did. It was just off when someone turned on the light and cut. It was a cut. Ready?
Oh.
The fan's moving.
Come on, you need to communicate with us. Show us something. Jesus.
Look at that. Easy. Where is it? Where's that light flicker? Right here. I don't know. I feel like the fan would have... There would have been multiple blades spinning at once in this small little... piece of this timeline. I felt like there wouldn't be just one blade there. Do you know what I mean? While this light flickered, I believe the fan should have still been spinning. This is a cut. He cut it right here. He made a mistake. He made a mistake. The fan was not moving when he had his light on. And what is that? It looks red. Cecilia, hopefully your day has been well. Fawn, good to see ya. Lissa says, of course the video is low quality. It's Smugpuppy. True. True. J-Mass, how you doing today, my friend? Let's see here. I'm gonna make sure I get everyone. Thank you for posting Kenny's link, Lissa. Let's see here. What we got? So glad Bobby's here. That's awesome. Good to see you here, Bobby. Fawn's got some sweet tea. Megan says, I come in and there's something dripping on the wall. Kenny says, paraporn from the 70s. I'm dead. That's too good. Lacrima, good to see ya. Okay, finally working on my phone. Hi, y'all. Good to see you here, sister. Alright, let's see. Deoxys, welcome in, homie. Cecilia, I'm going to make you a mod. Deoxys says, but what if it is actually real, but the spirit is intentionally making it unclear, so that only the true believers will believe? Perhaps the spirit is controlling all of this. Imagine it just controls the fan. It's controlling the fan and the lights.
Let's see here. What we got? What's next? Is that it for the video? These videos are pretty short. Yum. Coke. Okay. Wait, let me see his body when the light goes off.
Then.
Can we slow motion this? I'm not done with this. I want to see if other things move when the fan stopped moving. Is his body still like a freeze frame? I think he's still moving. Let me turn this down. Sorry, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Move this a little bit more this way. What we got? I need a slower. Hold on, y'all. I need to focus. Okay, he's moving. He's moving his arms a little bit. Right here. It could be a cut. His body is not moving when the lights turn on. But anyways, let's go to the next one. Actually, let me turn on the frickin' sound.
Hold up. Let me get my phone.
Let me get me. I love the accent. Love the accent.
Another portal. Ugh. What is that?
What is that?
100% guys, because my back's really bad at my knees.
Bruh, you can't be serious.
It's actually warm.
Hey Rose, hey Katie.
It's melted.
Yeah, this is a
That's
joke.
a candle, obviously. It's got a bunch of keys. Which look. Well,
I wonder where they lead to.
I can't really get it to focus. Here we go. Oh.
So you're saying a ghost dropped a red wax candle and some keys coming down from the ceiling?
Took it
And
off.
just spawned in? The candle just spawned in, bro?
There's the keys. It's actually warm.
Bro, what?
Turn the light on.
That's too good. Is that the wax on the, Oh, wait, that kind of makes sense, though. I mean, we can't confirm this, but what if the chunk of this candle right now is on the wall? It would make perfect sense. This man's setting up, bruh. Clearly, but I mean, this is as obvious as he's... It's obvious. It's so obvious this is a setup. He's not even trying. He's not even trying. I mean, granted, it is for entertainment purposes only. So... yeah, I mean...
There you go. It's like melting halfway through the candle.
Bro, that was so you.
Keys. They look like old keys. They're rusty and
You probably got that from your basement.
and that is still stuck on the wall. And it's still dripping. It's getting longer and longer.
Why is the wall eroding?
You don't know what that is. That's gross. But yeah, it's like cut its way through the candle.
Wow. I have no words.
Hey, Lisa, welcome in. So glad Katie's here. Cecily says to call this entertainment is a little bit of a stretch. Fair. No, absolutely. Jackie, I will soon. Actually, you said quickly, so. I will, Jackie, thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. Lisa says he has black mold all over his house, too. Nasty. Oh, no, that's awful. Now that will kill you. Giselle says he's trying for Best Special Effects Award. Facts. It's so good to see Giselle here, too. He says, ain't no way in helly. I love it. Deoxys says, if he can levitate the keys and they start spinning around, then glow and light up the room, then I'll be impressed. That's fair. Yeah. Let's see here. Who we got? Jay says, is that what was on the ceiling? Deoxys thought it was a hot dog. I don't blame you, dude. I will have thought the same. Welcome in, Rose. We would all be impressed until no one debunks it. Alright, we're caught up. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, so the candle that he ripped into, lathered it on the wall with his freaking fingers, maybe. And actually, he burnt it. He burnt it and probably just like smeared it on the wall. And maybe he puts, who knows what he put on the planchette. But if you look at it, right? I mean, look at the material of this wall. Why is it eroding? It looks like he's... what's the best way to put this? I mean, you can see that there is air pockets inside the wall, right? So is this just a temporary disposable wall thing that he can put his planchette on? Just so he won't ruin his real wall? Right? Because obviously he doesn't want to fuck up his own house. So what he probably did was set up a temporary wall or cover for his wall for literally his own for his own boredom. Yeah, definitely wallpaper, I feel like. But even still, it's still a throwaway wallpaper. Looks like it could be butcher paper. Oh, yeah. That could be. Jackie says his house is already fucked up. Oh, no.
Still dripping. Getting longer and longer.
Yeah, this looks like a disposable wallpaper.
That's gross. But yeah, it's like cut its way through the candle.
That's definitely, I feel like, a burn.
And
alright, yeah, that's enough of that. Alright, let's see, what we got? Can we go, like... I want to go, like, deep cuts. Oh. Oh my god, okay. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, I thought his paranormal stuff goes back 10 years ago. That's crazy, but it's only been 2 years. Okay. I want to go, like, way back. Butcher paper, Katie says. Katie says, so where's actually the frickin' ghost, though? No, facts. Facts. You're so right, Katie. I want to see if I can move my chat just a little bit more, like... Let's see here.
Hold on, y'all. 1 second. I'm gonna see something. 1 second, y'all. Okay, perfect. I have better accessibility for chat. So now I can see your stuff better. Lisa says he needs to put money into his home upkeep instead of cameras for fake YouTube videos. Facts. Sully says a 4-year-old could make a better video. I know, right? Tell me about it. Yes, Sully. That's what I was thinking for a while after watching his videos. Katie says, so where's the actual freaking ghost? Read that one from Katie. And Katie said, I ain't heard or seen shit. No, seriously. So yes, for that, I do believe that he cut when the light turned on because the evidence is in the fan. In post, I will show you guys a lot more clearly when I upload the Smugpuppy video. But the fan, you can see it's spinning. You can tell because of the shadow. And the shadow moves. Even when it's all pixelated, the shadow still kind of retracts and goes kind of weird. And it's very consistent. And then when the light goes on, that's when the fan blade just stopped moving. And then once it went back into freaking orbit with the blades, that's when the red candle spawned out freaking nowhere. It's like he put it there. So I believe, let me see if I can show you guys how it was done.
Something.
Okay, right here. I believe that when the light turned on, right here, I believe that this part, well, you can tell it goes on, right? There's a cut in between the light here and right here. Actually, hold on, sorry. 1 second. Yeah, right here. That's the cut. So right in between this gap, he put a new video track in and substituted it. Because look how it works. Ready? This is so fucking weird. But you can see the light slowly turning on. In this freeze frame right here, it goes. There's the fade up. There you go, right there, right there. That's the fade up. It's about to turn on, and then, boom, it turns on. But the blade stops moving. And then he put a cut in between the light and then back to normal. And then boom, there's a freaking red piece there. Well, actually, he cut closer to here. Yeah, right here. This is the cut right here. Right the fuck here, actually. So my bad. It's actually right here. This is the cut right here. Right here. That's the fucking cut. 100%. He cut right there. Sneaky bastard, huh? Alright, anyways. Alright, let's watch this video. Why is it always in portrait mode and not in landscape? And so he definitely came from TikTok then, huh? What's going on, Jamie? Good to see ya. Mark, welcome in. Giselle says, no, you should make a fake one to show how it really is. I would, but also I feel like that would kind of screw up my my reputation. I don't want to show how easily it is faked. I'm just gonna show it through editing, showing you guys on like lives or like even in post video. I'm just gonna show you how they do it, but Let's see here. Shocking paranormal attack.
Look at her. Surely that isn't comfortable.
That's really cute.
We've been experiencing paranormal activity in our home since 1997.
Sure.
Are you enjoying my dunkers, Dad?
That's okay. Very nice.
It has
Oh, okay, so Smugpuppy's the father. I did not know that. I thought they were together. Sully says, read that one from Sully. Julie says, I agree. Welcome in, Julie. Good to see you. We got Julie in chat. There is a new video tomorrow. And there's going to be a channel membership video for you all, too. Just a heads up. Mark says, Smugpuppy is hilarious. It's good to see you back, Mark. Alright, what we got?
has never attacked anybody. Until now.
Oh my god!
Wait, I missed it. I missed it. Is that chips on the ground? Hold on. Oh, he threw it by accident. Wait, what?
Oh my god! What the fuck? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, this is bad acting, huh?
Hit me. You hit me right round the face.
I can't believe I've just caught that on camera.
I'm dead. Why were you recording in the first place? That's also another thing. Like, a lot of these instant encounters always happen when they just feel like recording at this exact same time. That's what I don't understand. It's like, why are you recording in the first place? Do you just want to record him eating snacks? I mean, you're recording the cat, right? So I guess that could be a reason. But then you pan to him. Okay, ready for the video?
Jesus Christ!
You hit me.
Is there more than this?
You hit me right round the face.
I can't believe I've just caught that on camera. Oh my god, I'm shaking.
Man. God, man. Fuck.
Are you okay?
Bro's acting is on point.
Where did the doctors go?
So good.
Straight round the face. It's just a lot.
Oh. They flew across.
Ah, that's a knee slapper. That's a knee slapper. Huh.
Are you okay?
My
Oh
eye as
my
well.
god.
That was it? That was fucking it? That was literally it, huh? So it was just the chips? Wait, let me go back to that. That was just the chips? You just threw your chips over. He said you just threw your chips up. Is that what happened? Really? But there was a noise before he threw his chips. Bro's ready to type on his keyboard with like Cheeto dust on his fingers. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Damn. Was Bro even watching something? Why was Bro eating chips just staring at a screen that wasn't moving? Was it moving?
It has never attacked anybody.
Oh, it is moving. Okay. Is he watching slots? Is he watching some casino stuff?
Until now.
No, dude, Bro was watching
someone gamble? Or is he gambling? No, it looks like YouTube. It looks like he's on YouTube watching someone gamble. Kind of irrelevant, sorry, but I'm just curious. Hey Terry, welcome in. Good to see you, Terry. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna say that's literally him being scared of the noise that happened. That could easily be explainable. And he actually just got spooked and threw it up in the air. Or maybe he was waiting for that noise to happen. Because that's his cue. That's my opinion on it. All I did was really get spooked and that's it. Okay, this is probably... Okay, I'm assuming that the next video after... it's titled Follow Up the Paranormal Attack. So I'm assuming that he's going to explain his issue there. His evidence there, I mean.
This is a follow-up to the video my daughter captured on Saturday. Link in the comments.
Okay, Dad. Some people don't think it's real. Is it real?
It is, as you know, 100% genuine, absolutely real.
Okay! Whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say. Does he look up? Let me see how he lies.
People don't think it's real. Is it real?
It is, as you know, 100%.
Hold on. Sorry.
It is, as you know, 100% genuine, absolutely real.
Bro's shaking his head while he's saying it. Bro's shaking his head while he's saying it.
Absolutely real.
That's so good. Absolutely real.
Absolutely real. Genuine, absolutely real.
Looks up.
I completely understand why.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Some people don't think it's real. If I'd have watched it on somebody else's channel, I would have said bullshit straight away. So, but as you know, when you
Wait, sorry. Did he say he understood why people think it's fake, or did he say he did not understand why?
real, if I'd have watched it, I completely understand why some people don't think it's real.
Okay.
If I'd have watched it on somebody else's channel, I would have said bullshit straight away. So, but as you know, when you
Yeah, as the one faking content, he's obviously not going to believe in other paranormal stuff because he's going to think the same, because they're all going to have the same mind, the same mindset to it. So of course they're not going to believe in any other people's evidence.
when you've got paranormal activity happening in your own house, you know it's real because you're actually experiencing it.
Wait, say that again? Sorry, I'm a slow processor. One sentence at a time. God damn it.
when you've got paranormal activity happening in your own house, you know it's real because you're actually experiencing it. The slap sound was basically my fat face getting hit in the echoey room in there.
Sorry, hold on.
Face getting hit in the echoey room in there. It wasn't fake. It wasn't any sort of artificial sound or anything like that. It was literally like a cupped hand. That's what.
He's looking up all the time. I'm no body language expert. But he's always looking up when he's about to lie. I don't know. Obviously, that's assuming. I can't really assume, but...
In the echoey room.
But he looks up every single time he says something that I believe that he's actually...
not legit about.
It wasn't fake. It
And it goes up.
wasn't
He looks away from the camera as soon as he says that.
any sort of artificial sound or anything like that. It was literally like a cupped hand. That's what it felt like.
I don't know.
And it felt like a finger
I'll read your chat in a moment, y'all.
caught the corner of my eye. The video I was watching was a channel called Brian Christopher Slots, I think. I like watching other people waste their money on slot machines.
Oh yeah, no, fair. Okay. So I was right about him watching a casino thing, a gambling YouTuber or whatever.
It's better than me doing it.
So that was genuine. So him saying that he was watching a channel, does he look up?
The video I was watching was a channel called Brian Christopher Slots, I think. I like watching other people waste their money on slot machines. It's better than me doing it. And
Okay, yeah, fair enough. He looks up on there too, and I know he's genuine about that, so.
I think somebody commented about camera shake because you said, "Oh, I'm really shaking."
I know he's genuine about watching the slot machines on his computer, his monitor. And he was looking up when he said that, so, I mean. I guess I'm not really a good judge of character.
I could see you were shaking.
Or judge of body language, I
You've
mean.
got an iPhone, and
That's what I meant,
iPhones
body
have
language.
optical image stabilization, which kind of negates that. You can try it. If anybody's got an iPhone, you can try it. You can shake it a little bit, and then it looks like it's shaking. When you play it back, you'll see the shake's not there.
Why didn't you get up when it happened?
I'm disabled. I've got back and knee problems, and I've also got a heart condition which makes my lower limbs swell. As you can probably see in the video, my feet are really swollen, and I can't run away, so that's why.
And why do you think you got slapped? Probably for stealing my fucking dunkers.
No, you steal my stuff as well. I think I know why I got slapped. I've been calling it out over the last few days. Whatever this thing is, it likes to steal things, apport objects.
Okay. So an entity is stealing his stuff,
It
huh?
stole every single fork we own, cutlery fork. 16 of them all disappeared. And so the last few days before that,
I don't think a ghost can do that. I really don't think a ghost can steal forks. Or steal any object for that matter.
happened, I've been calling it out. I wanted my thoughts back. We're calling it a bitch, pussy, anything to anger it. So I think that's why.
What's the worst activity that it does?
At night, we see shadow creatures poking around doors and corners. Demonic dog-like things, wolf-like things, canine things. When you're in bed at night and it's creeping around your bed and growling. I mean,
what? That's crazy.
browser.
Okay, buddy.
I'm
Whatever
gonna
you
try
say.
and catch
Whatever you say. Let's move on from that. It's not gonna change my opinion, obviously. Alright. Let's see the next video, but I wanna read chat first. What we got? What we got for chat? Jamie says his ass must be warm from those pants on fire. Liar, liar. Got him. It's the corn with his daughter I'm more concerned about. The corn with his daughter. How you mean? Corn with his daughter. Fawn says, I hope everyone is staying cool from the hot weather. Oh, I wish. I would turn my AC on right now, but it will mess with the microphone. Mark says, you can tell when he is lying because his lips are moving. Lissa says, Julie, he's so full of crap, his eyes are brown, right? Jackie says, love the pickup on the body language. I'm terrible at picking up body language. I wish I was more keen on it, but... Lissa says, what a way to teach your child to lie for a living. Oh, I think that's what Jackie was talking about. Okay. No, I know, right? No, facts. Agree with you both, Jackie and Melissa. It's terrible to teach a kid like that. Teach a kid how to lie. And take advantage. That is awful. Let's see here what we got. Thank you, Fawn, for saying to hit the like button. Oh, corn with a P instead. I see. Okay. Now I get it. Okay. Wait, so they wash corn together? That's crazy. That's actually diabolical. If that's the case. So he says, what would any self-respecting ghost steal from that house? Lisa, thank you for joining. Lisa says, I don't know why my name is showing as Land Sailor. I'm Lisa. Oh, I know, Lisa. Alright, I think we got everyone. Okay, let's debunk another. What we got? Is my microphone fine? I am getting a new microphone because when I talk, it does kind of pierce your guys' ears, I believe. So my apologies for that. I am getting a new microphone soon. I have my microphone pretty far away, but it's not going to help that much. So apologies for the audio being all crap. Alright, let's see. Let's do Violent Shadow Entity. It's 2 minutes long.
Okay, guys, I'm filming this door because I keep seeing a shadow, something go past. I keep hearing noises. Hold on a sec. Keys! Come here and bring your phone.
I just love that accent, man. Bring your phone. I can't do it, but I love it. I love it. It's a gorgeous accent.
Just bear with me a sec. Sorry, guys. Just film me a sec because I keep seeing that shadow figure go past this door. And something's moving that door. I want to prove there's nothing in there. Second.
No way that's a ghost. No way that's a ghost because a ghost wouldn't have that much energy.
Shut it up.
How about you just open the door? Just open the door and find out.
You got me? Yeah. Right.
How long did it take you to open up that door? Hold on. And why is this door? Why does it have marks on it? Why is there holes? Oh no, I think that's just part of the wood. I don't know. Hold on, let me see. That doesn't look... That looks like someone physically hurt the door. Okay, let's see. Let's see how long it takes for them to actually, like, open a door after it stops. Okay. 53-second mark, it stops. Let's see how long he waits until someone from the other side runs underneath the bed or the closet, whatever. Probably underneath the bed. But who knows? Maybe he'll check the bed and he'll check the closet. Alright, Ghost, you take care out there, my friend. Thank you so much for sticking around, brother. Wayne, welcome in.
Fawn, have a good night. If Fawn's leaving, I think Fawn's leaving right now. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3,
You
4,
got me?
5. He waited 5 seconds. And why is the TV on?
Right.
Alright, check everywhere, brother.
Dressing gowns there.
Check everywhere.
Come here. Film around the bed and everything. Make sure there's nothing in there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, film me. Film the door.
It's already too late. It's already too late. Someone could have easily snuck behind him. Right here.
Film around the bed and everything.
Right here. Right here, someone could have easily snuck behind him.
Make sure there's nothing in there. Yeah?
Why is she looking at the... I mean, she's looking at the floor, which is, I guess, fine. But, I mean, also, not really. Why would the floor help? How about you film in front of you instead of the floor? Bruce says, looks like the ghosts have been beating the shit out of that house. I know, right? Let's see. Jamie says, looks like crap stains from all that comes out of his mouth. That's fair. Cheers to Friday, Cecily says. That's good to hear. That's very, very good to hear, Lissa. Very, very good to hear that you stopped drinking. How many years has it been since you stopped drinking? If you don't mind me asking. You saved your liver. Really good thing. Wayne says, got little battery, so I'll have to just watch you on TV. That's fine, Wayne. Jackie says, his house is a crap hole. Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Make sure there's nothing in there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, film me. Film the door.
Sorry, too late.
100%. Bloody walking stick. Yeah, so nothing, just dressing gowns. Yeah, film everywhere. Look behind the curtain. Cupboard over there. Electricity cupboard. It's full of boxes and other crap.
What about the other side of the bed?
Yeah, end of the bed.
Oh, it is pretty stuffed with crap.
Just put my stick there so I can lean up. Oh, my knee. Yeah, move the clothes, fill the bottom, show me nobody's standing there. That's alright, leave it. Yeah. That drawers is just showing that drawer, it's just struck drawer. It's knackered.
Yeah.
Under the bed.
Let me see this side of the bed.
Full of boxes.
Yeah.
Literally nobody there.
That's good that he shows everything. But there's one slight
This
issue.
is just dressing gowns, that's why the door wouldn't go back any further. Okay?
There is one slight issue. It's right here. When she was showing the floor.
Make sure.
Both camera angles were facing away from where the human could have escaped from. 2015, that's awesome. Wow, a freaking decade ago. That's crazy. Good work, Lissa. Good work. Oh, I'm sorry, Lissa. I'm sorry. May he rest in peace. Let's see here. Jackie says, then we'll do a cut. I'd be ashamed to show my house online if it was in that condition. Me too.
Me frickin' 2J. Holy crap. If I would not show my house in this condition either. Julie says he can show all, but it's still fake. He probably just added the sound. Exactly, Julie. Yeah, and also that's true. That's absolutely true. That's a good point. He could have easily added the sound. I mean, considering how smooth his cut was when that light was on for a second in the last debunk of his video, he could have easily added the sound for this one. For sure. For sure, for sure. Agreed. It could have easily been added. I don't know. Like I said, I do feel like there was someone in there, but they went around him.
Because the rest of the guys there. I'm not moving. Come here.
But look, I mean, look at the screen right here, right? Look in the corner of the screen. The +1 could have been behind the door. Right behind him. Right? And then while Smugpuppy's daughter walks in,
Film around the bed and everything.
film around the bed, films the floor.
sure.
And that gives time for the guy behind the door and behind Smugpuppy, almost said Skinny Puppy, Smugpuppy, it would give him time to escape.
There's nothing in there.
Right here is when the guy probably ran out of the room. Why are you filming the floor, lady? You're not supposed to film the floor.
There's nothing in there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, film me. Film the door.
What about what's behind the door that you're next to? What about this door? Lamest haunted house ever, Cecily says. Facts. Again, y'all, the audio is going to change with a new microphone soon. It should be out around next week, so apologies. If the audio sounds pretty bad, eventually it will be fixed. Wayne says he can afford a decent TV, but not get someone to decorate his house. Con merchant. Julie says it's all overlays. Not fair. I mean, I disagree. It could be added, but also seeing the door handle, I feel like it actually isn't overlaid with sound. It's a possibility for sure, but that looks like it's actually happening. Like someone's actually vigorously shaking the handle. Wayne says, can't say I've ever seen a dog. Was there dog barking in this video? Alyssa says, for me, cleaning the house just means putting my mounds of yarn somewhere else. Not fair. It's still something. It's still something. Jackie says, thought he going towards the toilet. Yeah. I don't blame you for thinking that. Mark says, one thing, it's definitely not a poltergeist. Bruce says, I got you cranked on my 60-inch TV while I'm cleaning my house and laughing my ass off. I'm dead, Bruce. I love it. I love it. It's good to see you, Bruce. Hopefully all is well, my friend. Julie says, if it were done so violently, the entire door would be moving. Yeah. That's fair. Fair enough. What's up, Miss Gav?
That's very fast handle shake. Yeah, true.
Shut it up.
Oh my god, look at that wall. Wait, is that his bathroom over here? Or is that something else? Is that the sink? No, it can't be, right? His house is so filthy. Oh my god. Wait, did you not bother to take out the trash? Look, it's a trash bag right here, right? Bro, take out your trash. Holy crap. I would not let my trash be sitting there. No, that's not a trash bag. Sorry, that's a chair. Never mind. Sorry. I took that back. That's a couch. That's the couch that nowadays has the leopard print blanket overlaid on it. Never mind. For some reason, for a second there, I thought that looked like a trash bag for a second. Alright, let's see. So he was like, oh yeah, nobody there, and that's it. But he claims it to be a shadow entity. Where's the proof that's a shadow entity? That's clearly a lie. Where's the shadow entity? Interesting. Alright, let's do one more before we go. The house that drips blood. Oh my god. Noah, you investigated abandoned places that are cleaner than this house. I know, right? No, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, what's up with this camera angle? Bro purposely put blood right in front of the camera like that. Hold on.
Dad, she's just replied.
Has she?
Yeah.
What's she say? Bloody things like this stop. What's up?
Someone's just dripped on my head. Looks like blood.
What?
Someone's just dripped on my
What,
head.
there?
Yeah.
On the floor. Are you sure? Let me have a look at you. Ah. Whereabouts?
Like here. What's in there?
No? What's on your head?
Blood.
I've got a little bit there.
Hmm.
Ah! Show me your hand. Smells irony. Like blood.
Yeah.
You sure it's not your cat?
No.
Don't clawed your head.
Wait, so where's the blood? Okay, hold on. You got one angle of where the blood that you placed is, right? So, I mean, granted, this field of view is pretty immense. So maybe it's a no. I can't be a GoPro. It's crazy because you can easily cut two different. You can overlay this. So one half of the video, because it's a still camera. What's the best way to explain this and show you guys? Okay, the best way I can show you guys, I mean, I can't prove it, obviously, but with still cameras like this, you can easily fuck with shit. So one half, like, for example, when you put a camera angle like this that is showing the evidence of the blood onto an editing software,
I wish I had a piece of footage with the floor not having any blood at all. But anyways, what we can do is we can take 2 video tracks of the still camera angle, put them into a software, and crop one and still have the other video track underneath it, and you can manipulate the actual camera. The best example of is kind of with this. Let me see if I can show you.
Today we're through this
Kind of like this. He could easily do it in the sense where he can mask the camera. See how I'm moving and my whole face is still? He could easily do that in his editing. Obviously I can't prove it, but he can take one half of one layer of the still footage and the other half of the still layer with the blood and fuck with it. So the top piece of the, like I said, I can't prove this. But the top half of this camera could easily be before he put the blood on top of the ceiling. And the other half of the camera could be where the blood is falling. Hey Ruth, what's going on? Jay says, I've had a bloody nose before. If it was dripping from the ceiling, you could tell. Yeah, fair. I mean, looking at this now, this is not really a bad camera angle. This is a bad camera angle. I don't understand why this camera angle exists, but this camera angle is fine. Because at least you can see the door. Let's see chat here. What we got? Michael, what's going on, bro? What's going on? It's good to see you, homie. Jackie says nearly 8K. Oh, I'm hoping very soon. Jay says the first picture they showed of it, it looked awfully thick to be blood piled up. Facts. Yeah, I don't believe it's blood at all. I agree. I don't believe it to be blood. Cecily says probably a ghost looking for an escape route. So happy to see Ruth here. Jay says I've had bloody nose before. If it was dripping from the ceiling, you could tell. Jackie says, who put them cam on the floor there? Me. It's diabolical, Mark. Jackie says. Jackie says, mask off time soon. Me thinks. LOL. Wayne says, a strange camera angle. Well, I honestly, I take that back from earlier. Wayne, I take that back. I mean, it's not a bad camera angle at all. This is the bad camera angle. I mean, granted, I guess you're showing that there's no blood coming from the ceiling, right? But this cut right here kind of just, what's the word I'm looking for? Negates it? Since he put a cut here, this whole camera angle has no point. But this doesn't look like real blood at all. Let me see how else, what happens here.
On the floor. Are you sure? Let me look at you.
Hold on. Also, why did he cut to where the blood is already on the ground and not before it starts dripping on the ground? Does that make sense? 10, I'm very glad you're here, bro. Why did he start showing the audience when the blood is already on the ground, and not before it starts dripping? To me, what I was trying to mean earlier is that this camera angle is kind of suspicious. Like he was meant to have the blood exactly where it is right now. Hell, it is in the center of the screen. Not that it really matters. Probably tomato sauce, Jackie says. Julie says they're both bad angles. That's fair. I take back about this being a bad angle before. I think this is a fine angle. Just wish that couch wasn't there. I would have moved the couch a little bit and pushed the camera a little bit more further up, but that's just me. Oh, Jackie. Was it red or white wine? Oh, Wayne was being sarcastic. Sorry, brother. I couldn't tell. Anyways, let's get back to it.
On the floor. Are you sure?
Let's go! Where's the blood?
Here. What's in there?
Hmm?
Where's the blood?
On your head.
Oh.
I've got a little bit there.
Mm.
Where is it? Where is it?
Ah.
Where is it?
Smells irony.
Oh yeah?
Like blood.
Yeah.
You sure it's not your cat?
No.
So clawed your head.
No, it just dripped on my head from here.
I don't know,
Well,
man.
just spray it down.
They're just having fun. I think it's
Well, it's
obviously this is
definitely not
crap.
That's it,
But
you guys.
That was weird.
what if the disclaimer of this is for entertainment purposes only is for themselves? Like, what if they just think they find it entertaining?
Sorry, on the phone.
She put
That was it? I mean, I don't know, man. This doesn't... the biggest thing for me is that he doesn't show when the camera was on before the blood spilled on the floor. What's up, mistress? Hey, mistress. I was meant to do something last time for you. And the thing that I want to do is make you a mod. So here you go. You're a mod now, sister. Good to see ya. That's funny because blood smells coppery. Julie says, would you really put a camera there to just film? Unless it was a setup. I mean, it depends. It depends. When I'm ghost hunting, like abandoned places, I try to find the best angle that would capture as most of the room as possible. I don't really know his room setup and his room layout that much, so I don't know if this would be the right spot to put it. But I mean, if the thing is that I would put a camera on the floor like this if it does have a strong field of view like this camera, because you can tell the very center of the screen, everything before the center of the screen is what's it called? You can see everything a lot more. It's almost like a fisheye almost in a way. The field of view looks like it's set to like 110. This definitely has the same like style as GoPro. But you can tell the middle is different from everything else because everything else is all rounded. Which means you're actually seeing more instead of just a regular camera. It's a wide angle lens, exactly. That's exactly it. So I mean, for cameras like that,
I believe it should be fine on the floor. It is kind of a bitch to set up cameras on top of things, on like ceilings and stuff, in my experience, to be honest. And plus, the potential of it falling is kind of there. So, I mean, it is better to, I believe it could be better to set cameras up rather lower than higher up. Because I get kind of afraid setting cameras up high. Because I don't want to break my cameras, of course. Let's see. Julie says it's all a setup. He's fake. Facts. Mr. says, I'll try not to go Cartman and demand people's respect. Isn't that camera on the floor actually in the doorway? Yes. Yep. It's definitely on that door frame. Yep. You can tell right here. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just, it is right here that kind of diminishes anything, any potential of this being evidence. Is that he didn't show us anything before the blood fall. As far as we know, he could have easily sliced two cameras together. Two of the same camera, but different footage. Sliced it up. Where we can't show the blood splatter on top, dripping from the bottom. Jay says, in the room his daughter came from. In the room where his daughter came from. This room right here? Mr. says, oh yeah, do you like wrestling, Noah? I never really got into it. Never really got into it. Do you like wrestling? Lisa, thank you for posting the Instagram link. I appreciate that, sister. Thank you. Let me see if I can show you guys how this could be done. Because I can picture it in my head. Alright, I'm going to screen record this right now. Okay. Let me see if I can show you guys. I have it pictured in my head how he could easily do this. I've been trying to explain it, but I think it'd be better to show. But also, the problem is with this, trying to show you guys, is that we don't have both of the layered footage that he has. So we're going to try this. Okay. So, let's just go right here. We're going to copy this. We're going to paste it. Right? So, it's hard because there's no, he could easily keep the blood splatter portion of his video and he won't show us. But what I can do probably is, let's say, for example, let's put a placeholder. Okay. Hopefully this will make sense. Okay. Pretend this marker is the blood splatter. Right? Shit, that's kind of too big. This is the blood splatter, right? So what he could easily do. Wait, Julie's leaving? Alright, Julie, have a good day. You take care. Much love, Julie, if you're leaving.
Okay. So the marker is the blood splatter, and what he could do is he could have another part of the footage when he doesn't put the blood splatter in yet. And this footage right here, this piece, does not have, for example, let's just say, I can't speak, hypothetically, this piece of the puzzle right here is footage before he puts the blood splatter and there is no blood on the floor. So pretend there's no blood on the floor in this piece of the puzzle. What he could do what's the best way I can put this? So this one doesn't. This one does. I'll try my best to explain this. So he'll replace the blood splatter one with one without. And then he'll crop it. It sucks because I don't have the footage of the blood splatter, so it's hard because it's an extra layer, but it is what it is. I have a better idea. Hold on. I'm gonna go paint on that. Screenshot this. What I need right now is I need this marker and this two different pieces in one. So I'm gonna have a better example in a second. Where is it? Image 2. Okay. This is the footage of the blood splatter. What he can do, the blood splatter on the ceiling, I mean. So this is the footage of the blood splatter, for example. Hypothetically. We put this over the footage without the blood splatter on the ceiling. What he could do is this. This is what I'm trying to show you. That. So you can easily take that blood splatter and remove it with his other still footage before he put the blood splatter on top of the ceiling. So it will look like the blood's falling out of frickin' nowhere. Does that make sense? I know it took me a while to explain that, but the ceiling of blood splatter right now, removed. He can easily take two different layers and fuck with it. But obviously, we can't prove that, but that is my perspective on it. Hopefully, you guys followed me there for a second. I know it took me a little bit, but. Jay says, I don't follow that game, just heard them talk about on their streams. That fair. Welcome in, Laura. Good to see you. Laura's in chat right now. But it's so easy to like get rid of the blood stain from the ceiling to make it look like the blood is actually falling from nowhere. That's crazy. It's crazy how simple it is to manipulate people's footage. It's nuts. Gav says it usually creates a large area. The drip is usually a wider spread. Fair. Thank you, Alyssa, for putting in Laura's link. Thank you. Alright, so that's the end of the freaking live. I'm gonna head off. Probably eat a freaking... I don't even know. I don't even know what I want to eat. I'll probably eat some spaghetti. Hopefully you guys followed me for that last bit right there. It's kind of confusing to do it on the dot, but on the spot, I mean. Alright, I'll take the mask off. Jay says, it seems too concentrated to be dripping. Fair enough. The way that it's shown looks like it was dripping from somewhere. But I can understand that perspective though, Jay. But yeah, my prediction on this is that he had 2 different layers of footage. One without the blood splatter on top of the ceiling. And one without. Just like this. And just cropped it out. Boom. 2 different layers of footage. Slapped right above each other. And you can mask that motherfucker. And pretend that the blood splatter wasn't there. When in fact, it was. Hypothetically. You know what I mean? Jay says, that looks like ketchup. Yeah, I know, right? Freaking tomatoes. Again? Mistress says, yeah, but your thought comes from logic. Smugpuppy doesn't do logic, so he... Excuse me. So he'd say it was trips. Jamie says, footage is so easy to manipulate these days. Well, show my friend... Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you. That's the thing, though. I feel like a part of me should not be putting my paranormal investigations on YouTube. Because I don't expect anyone to take my footage seriously. Because I know how to edit. It freaking sucks. It's like I already lost all credibility by having to edit my videos to upload on YouTube. That's the problem. So I'm going to give Smugpuppy the benefit of the doubt because the thing is, in my perspective as a ghost hunter, what if I capture a real ghost, right? Say, for example, like the lady in white. I capture her in the cemetery. Someone could easily debunk my footage and be like, even though it's real, someone could easily debunk my footage and be like, yeah, he had 2 different layers like this. See that marker? That's the ghost? No ghost. Ghost? No ghost. He masked it. You know what I mean? So, like, as a paranormal investigator on YouTube, I don't blame anyone to think my footage is fake. Because I'm on YouTube, and I know how to edit. And it sucks. That messes up my credibility, and my credibility matters a crap ton. I care a lot about my credibility. Mistress says, screw that, put your footage on YouTube. Just also have the raw files in the Google Drive. Facts. Facts. What I used to do was, I don't do anymore because my upload schedule being a lot more quicker nowadays, or was for like 3 years. Until at this point in time, like freaking... I've been lacking at content. But for example, like back then when I used to do 2 videos a month, it was easier for me to count how many times I've edited. See, like for example, like this, right? My next video right now that I'm making for tomorrow. What I have to do back in the day on YouTube was to count each cut individually and explain why I cut them. So each time I did a paranormal investigation and released it on YouTube, I used to have to count each and every cut to explain why I cut the footage. But now I don't do that anymore because I try my best to upload every week, but I've been lacking the past month and a half. But Jay says, you would say that about an investigator. It comes down to trust. Yeah, absolutely. Mistress says, Noah, investigators provide raw footage. YouTubers say, he's bullying me with truth, no facts. Literally exploring with Josh, though. He's bullying me with the truth. Laura says, that's why I always do raw footage. I don't edit. I don't like it. Not fair enough. That's a good take, though. That's a really good take. Bruce says, I want to know if that's real blood. Me too. If it is, it's his. I can tell diabetic blood anywhere. Ooh. Good point. Good point. Jamie says, Noah, we know you aren't fake, my friend. Okay, respect to you. Thank you, homie. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jamie. Alright, everyone, so that's it. We're going to end it. Would you guys want to see the house that I'm freaking real quick? That I'm filming, I mean. This is the house. This is tomorrow's upload. That's a fucking house, kid. God damn it.
Where is the...
Wild. There's a lot of things in this house. It's pretty cool to see. But that's for another time. That's for tomorrow. Alright, everyone. I must try to say goodbye to everybody, okay? Jamie, have a good night, my friend. Jackie, I'll see you soon. Jay, we got 3 J's. We got 3 J's. Jay, I'll see you soon. Mistress, Kaylee, I'll see you soon. Laura, I can't wait for early July. Have a good day. Bruce, you take care, homie. Lissa, thank you for tuning in and thank you for being such a great mod. Gav, have a good night. I totally forgot that I had black stuff all over my neck. Parasolo, did I see Parasolo in here? Hey Parasolo, thank you for tuning in, my friend. Sorry for being so delayed to your chat. Anyone else that I'm missing? I think that might be everyone so far. Yeah. Let me see. Let me double check. I just want to say goodbye to everyone. Wisdom's in chat. Wisdom, have a good night, my friend. Deoxys, everyone have a great weekend. A wholesome channel. Thank you, Deoxys. Thank you. Stay amazing, homie. Stay amazing. Mark, have a good night. Is Giselle still here? Giselle's still here. Have a good night, Giselle. Wayne, I'll see you soon. Much love to you, Wayne. It kind of sucks not... I need to get in the habit of looking this way. But it's tough because I've been doing live streams on my phone forever, so I'm always looking like this. I'm always looking forward. But now I have to, like, look to the side. Pump. How's it going, brother? Good to see you, Pump. Pump, you came in at the wrong time. This live stream's ending. Dang it! Lisa, have a good night. Much love to you, my friend. Mistress, thank you. I really hope you have a lovely night as well, my friend. Thank you. I'll see you soon, sister. Thank you for tuning in as always. Wisdom says, put your phone right in front of the monitor. True, but my camera's on the tripod right now. And since it's like kind of isolated from everything else, I'd have to like put my like phone like this. But it's kind of hard because it's not really any stands. My monitor is away from the camera. I have my Sony camera plugged in into the computer. It's good to see you, Wisdom. Holy crap, I haven't seen you here for a bit. Good to see you here, brother. Hopefully all is well. Don't be sorry, Pomp. You're a good man. Hopefully I'll catch you on the next live. I know this is kind of, this live was kind of, what the hell is it called? Kind of an impulse decision. Palm says, all these names confusing me. Oh, some I recognize, others I don't. Thank you, Wisdom, for being here, homie. Alyssa says, please come back after the video is posted and comment. It really does help Noah. Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate that. Thank you. Things have changed with YouTube. Absolutely, Jackie. Yeah. It's definitely not helped my channel, but... Alright, everyone. Wait, Palm says, I thought I was getting flashbacks from the other night. LOL, I'm dead. Cat's here. Welcome in, Cat. Going into a lurk mode, but keeping it running to help. Oh, thank you. Everyone's joining in. I feel like that always happens to every live streamer, is that when you're ending the stream, everyone comes in. God damn it. Welcome in, Cat. How you doing? Jack says, things got tits up on YouTube today. Oh my god. Yeah, thank you, Deoxys. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, Kat. You gotta put yourself first, sister. Hopefully you get a good rest. We got a cat in the house. That's awesome. Alright, that's everybody. Palm says, oh, I don't know. Yeah, Jackie's an amazing woman. Well, Marnie. Marnie's an amazing woman. Really great soul right there. Amazing soul. Alright, everyone. I'll see y'all soon. Take care. I'll see y'all next time. I'm not supposed to be looking up here. I'm supposed to be looking over here. Alright, ta-ta.